Good morning, grade 7. How are you today? Okay, Aiden, I hope you are right and ready for the day. Lancelot, Sladio, hope you are awake and ready. Okay, here we go. Activity 7.3, rounding off decimals. We're in the Green Book, page 109 to 110, and you've got to draw this table in your books when you answer the questions, and you're going to write it out exactly like the way that I have it here. And then the first one that I'm going to explain to you is this one, 2,134. Make sure that you understand that this is 2 wholes and 134 crumbs out of a pizza. If you divided that pizza into 1,000 pieces, 1,000 crumbs, you would have 134 crumbs and 2 whole pizzas. Okay, you've got to think about it in that way if you don't understand the work. 2,134. Rounding off to the nearest unit. The units, these are the units. So the nearest unit would be 2. Rounding off to the nearest decimal, to the nearest tenth, with 1 decimal in the answer. Now the nearest tenth, these are the tenths. The nearest one would be, if I look at 3, that's going to round off to 1. The answer will be 2, 1. Rounding off to the nearest hundredth. Now, hundredth, I have 2 spaces after the comma. So I'm going to round off until I have 2 decimals. So here I've got a 4. The answer is going to stay 2,103. 0,865, rounding off to the nearest unit. So if I round this one off to the nearest unit, I'm almost at 1. This will be 1. Rounding off to the nearest tenth. I want 1 decimal in the answer. So I'm going to have something and something over there. So I have to look at the next digit. That's a 6. A 6 will go from 6, 7, 8, 9, and that 1 will be added. That will change to 0,9. Next one, rounding off to the nearest hundredth. Now I need 2 digits in my answer. So this one, I will look at the 5. The 5 will run forward, so it's going to become 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That 1 is going to be added to the 6. So that's going to be 0,87. 0,87. This one, 37 holes, 506. That's more than half, because that's 506 out of a possible 1,000 parts. So if they say rounding off to the nearest unit, these are my units over there, that will change into a 38. Rounding off to the nearest tenth. So I need 1 digit in that answer. So I'm going to have 2 digits over there and 1 digit in my answer. I've got to look at the 0. So this is going to stay 37,5. 37,5. Next one. Rounding off to the nearest hundredth, which means I need 2 digits at the end. So I'm going to have something, something, comma, something, something, 2 digits after the comma. Now I have to look at the 6. The 6 will change that into a 1 because the 6 is closer to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then that's going to change into a 1. Answer here will be 37, 5, 1. Okay. The next one number that you have to do for today, that was number 1. Number 2, they say round off these amounts to the nearest rand. Here I have 8 rand 99. So if you're going to pay 8 rand 99 for a chocolate, you're actually paying 9 rand. That's how we round it off. Rounding off to the nearest rand. 9 rand. 201 rand and 4 cents. You will throw the 4 cents away. That I will round to the nearest 201 rand. This one, 5 rand and 50 cents. Because I have 100 cents in a rand, 50 is exactly halfway. That means that will run up. That 5 is going to change into a, yes, Jessica, what did you say? 6. Pinky, your one? Here I have 1,324 rand and 62 cents. Is 62 cents closer to a rand or closer to 0? It's closer to a rand. So 62 cents will change into a rand. That rand I will add to the 4. So that's going to change into 1325. Okay, now I have 450 rand and 1 cent. Okay, Shane, quickly. Yes, that's it. 450. Next one. Keenan, are you ready? 555 rand and 51 cents. 51 cents is it nearer to 100 cent or 0 cent? Closer to 100, which means that 5 is going to change into a, yes, Keenan, a 6. 5, 5, 6. Okay, number 3. Here they ask, is 2,0856 closer to 2 or 3? Remember, that's the whole number. My whole number is 2. It's closer to 2. This answer is closer to 2. Now you're going to say, but why? If I had an 8 there, it would have been closer to 3 because 8 would round off, would move 1 over, and that would become a 3. So this one, 8, 9, 10, that would make it a 1, still 2. It's closer to 2. Is 2,0856 closer to 2, 0 or 2, 1? Is it closer to, it's closer to 2, 1. Is 2,08 close 2,0856 closer to 2,08 or 2,09? Well, I only need to look at that number. And a 5 is exactly halfway, which means it's going to run up. That's going to change into a 9. 2,09. Okay, last one. Number 4. Ethan spends 1,639 rand and 62 cents on a plane ticket to Cape Town. Round the price off to the nearest 10 cent. So if I round this off to the nearest 10 cent, I've got to look at the 62. And 62 rounded off to the nearest 10 cents would be 60. So my answer here, 1639,60. B, round the price off to the nearest rand. I want no cents in my answer. I already have 62 cents over here, which means that's closer to 1 rand. That 1 rand will be added to the 39. That's going to become 40. So this answer will be 1640. Great. Okay, guys. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. Work hard. Bye. Bye, Liam.